I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs. You want something different for dinner? Well, we'll show you how to make it today. Super simple seafood pasta with a Flippin shrimp pesto, plus a decadent dessert as we put up a sublime chocolate souffle. Joining me to make this marvelous meal is a fellow master chef. Michael C. Gobbin has made it to tonight's season finale of MasterChef Junior, competing for the grand prize of $100,000. Like, that's a lot of Robux, my friend.
Yes.
That's a whole lot of Robux. So if you've only ever seen the grown-up version, MasterChef Junior is on Monday nights here on Fox 13, and Gordon Ramsay says this season, the 9th season, is the messiest, the craziest, and the most competitive season ever.
Now, we all thought that tonight, one dish in particular was a cut above the rest, and they've catapulted themselves into the finale. Congratulations goes to Michael. Young man, the dish was flawless. It looked and tasted closest to my dish. But I think what we all were excited about is that if you can cook like this whilst following me, what you can achieve in the finale is going to be incredible.
Thank you.
Now, head up to the balcony and start thinking about your dishes for the finale.
Yes, Chef.
Well done.
Nice job, Michael. Yes, I won! I'm advancing to the finale and have a 1/3 chance of being the next Master Chef Junior.
Dude, come on now. That's awesome because you look pretty at home in the kitchen there. And today, you're not only going to share your shrimp pesto recipe, but we're also doing a dessert. And it's not a box brownie mix or anything. We're going into the deep end here, making a chocolate souffle, even for adults. These can be really scary. I'm not gonna lie. These can be scary for a lot of people because no one knows. Are they gonna rise? Are they gonna be flat? But I trust that you're gonna show us how to get it right. So what are we doing right now?
Right now, we're melting the chocolate for that chocolate souffle.
And so, was there anything else inside this?
So I did add 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
Okay.
Because you want to be able to add your own flavor to it.
So what's the next step then?
I'm taking this off.
Okay.
And now I have to separate my egg yolks because I have to make a meringue.
Whoa, you got the fork out for the eggs?
Yeah.
You got a trick to cracking eggs?
Exactly.
What do you do?
So first I crack it right in the middle.
Okay.
And then I separate this out.
Okay.
Like that.
So you just went straight in. All right, let's just show that one more time with the Chef Jeff cam. I want everyone to see this one here. Let's get the next egg.
So I'm gonna crack this egg right in the middle. Perfect. Then you want to slowly, because you don't want to break that yolk.
Boom. Dude, you didn't even have a shell left in there either, man.
No.
Nothing left in that one.
Then to separate the yolks, I take my hand.
Okay.
And I kind of like bounce it back and forth and let the whites go down. Let them go down. And then I put the yolks in there. And then let's do that same thing for this other yolk.
Dude, that's awesome. You didn't even break the yolk on that one either, because you're just
No.
using really gentle hands.
Hands, exactly.
It's all about having gentle hands. Okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
I'm gonna put some cream of tartar in there because you want that meringue to rise beautifully.
Okay.
I'm just gonna close this, lock it. And you wanna blend this on a high, like 8 to 10 speed.
Okay.
And then you want this to double in size.
Okay.
And slowly we're gonna add some sugar. Just a little bit at a time. You know when it's ready because you can see this will start sticking in and you'll get stiff peaks. And so now our chocolate has cooled and now we can start adding our egg yolks and our salt in there. If you add the egg yolks quick in there, it's just gonna cook it and scramble it.
Yeah, would you ever eat scrambled eggs with chocolate?
No,
that sounds gross.
Exactly.
All right.
So we're gonna add these in.
Okay, so the chocolate's already been cooled, and so now our eggs can take on all of that. Okay.
We're also gonna add some salt and a pinch of vanilla extract.
Ooh. You know, when I was on MasterChef, I had to make a souffle for Gordon Ramsay too.
You did?
Yeah. It was my favorite part of all of MasterChef. So this right here, this is an absolute treat to see it. To grab Michael's recipes for everything he's making for us today, head to DeeAs.com. We have a printable version with all the amounts, the ingredients, and step-by-step directions. Just scan the QR code in the corner of the screen. Good.
So we have a rich, buttery chocolate right here, a light meringue. We're gonna slowly fold this in. If you whisk it in heavy, this beautiful meringue is gonna, all the air bubbles are gonna get popped out of it.
It's gone. It's done.
Exactly.
All your hard work.
It's not gonna rise.
It's over. It's restart time.
Exactly.
All right.
And so we're gonna slowly fold this in.
Now, do you like to cook more sweets? Do you like to cook more savory dishes? What's your favorite?
I would say I don't have a favorite because I love them all.
Nice.
They're so just amazing.
And you're having just fun in the kitchen.
Exactly.
That's the best part.
And so now we have most of this fold in, and we're gonna slowly add our second batch. Try to get a third at a time. We don't want to add it all at one time.
Okay. So this is where you want to be diligent with your time. You want to be deliberate with it. You want to really kind of get into it, but at the same time, you don't want to go all in.
No.
You just want to do it with a nice little pace. Okay.
Just basically folding it in there.
Okay.
Once we have the second batch folded in, we're gonna add our third and final batch of meringue. Just break it up, because when you did your meringue, you have these nice stiff peaks, and they can get a little harder at sometimes. So you just want to make sure you're folding it in there really nice.
Oh, look at all that come together so nicely.
Yes, eventually your arm gets tired.
Yeah?
Yes.
You want me to help you?
Yeah.
All right.
Just make sure you fold it in there.
All right.
Beautiful.
You show. Let's see. Let's just get the last bit here for you. Okay. Now, am I doing it right?
Yes, you're folding it in.
I'm folding it all in?
Exactly.
All right. How's it feel being on the other side? And now you're the judge.
Well, I'm not really used to being a judge for food. I'm used to the one that's being judged. So it's kind of weird.
So can I win 100 grand for this?
No.
All right. Is that good?
That's perfect.
All right. Very good. So what's next with this?
We're going to let this rest because it is kind of warm right now, and we just want this to chill down and maybe firm up a little bit.
Okay. So we say so long to the souffle. Eat you later. We're taking a break. When we come back, pesto from scratch from a tween. Ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. Today I'm joined by Michael Seagobbin. He's made it to tonight's season finale of MasterChef Junior on Fox 13 at 8 p.m. Before all that, though, he's with us to share his recipes for a Flippin shrimp pesto, and a daring dessert of chocolate souffle, which we started before the break. We melted chocolate and butter, separated our eggs, and whisked the whites with cream of tartar, added some sugar, then mixed the yolks into the chocolate along with the vanilla extract and a little salt, then carefully combine it all. But it wasn't ready to bake just yet because the mixture is resting in the fridge for now, which means we're moving on to the Flippin shrimp pesto. I mean, I struggled already on it, so do I even have the name right?
Yes, you
Okay,
did.
I do. So what's it mean then?
So me and my dad love to go shrimping, and we flip the shrimp over the boat, and they flip all over the deck.
Nice. What are you doing to get the pesto started right now, though?
Right now, I'm just toasting my pine nuts so they can get a deeper nuttiness flavor.
Okay.
Seems like they're about done, so I'm gonna take them off.
And how do you know that they're done?
You get to see they're turning darker in color,
Okay.
and they're getting toasted.
Very good.
And now I'm just gonna start toasting my garlic with a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. So same pan, so you're not even making any more messes in the
No.
kitchen. You're just kind of like going right back into it saying, I got this.
We're just putting these garlics in there, and we're gonna let those cook for a little bit. We're gonna, hopefully they get like a nice deep brown.
a big chunk right here. So you just did like just a chop of it, just like one time almost.
Yes,
Why is that?
because you still want them to keep the flavor in them.
Okay.
You don't want to chop them up real fine, and they also cook really quick too.
Now we also have basil,
Yes.
and that basil's not going in raw. What do we need to do with the basil?
We need to blanch that into some hot water, and then we're going to quickly do an ice shock on it.
Okay. Can I help you with this one?
Yes.
Deal. All right. So we're just going to go straight in with this basil?
Yep. Straight
Okay.
in for about 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay.
And then put it in that ice water.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit more. Just get
Let's
all
get
the
all
sides.
the other ones
all
in there.
the basil out.
We want all of that bad boy.
Yep.
Now, what's the purpose of blanching it versus just putting it in raw?
Well, it gives the basil a lot more flavor to it. It gives it kind of like, to me, it gives me a deeper flavor in it.
Okay. Very good. All right. That good for you?
Yes.
All
that's
right. Perfect. I'm going to turn this one off then.
good. Okay.
I'm going to bring this a little closer to you.
All right.
And what does the ice help do with having all of that, hot cooked basil here? What does the ice help?
The ice immediately shocks it. It just stops cooking it.
Okay. And that's an important step in this one here because you don't want to overcook it.
No.
Okay.
And see, our garlic has gotten nice and toasted right here.
Okay.
And we're just going to take this off slowly because we don't want to pour any.
Yeah, that's
oil.
hot oil. You want to be very careful and very safe. And to prep this pesto for your dinner tonight, or to have your grandkids or the kids do it, after all, a 12-year-old wrote the recipe for you. Michael's recipe is ready for you to grab at dinnerdeas.com. All the amounts, the ingredients, and the directions are ready to print. Just scan the QR code to get right to us. All right, bud. Looking good.
And so we have the garlic, the pine nuts, and the basil. And now we're just going to take our basil out, and we are just going to put it inside our blender.
Nice.
But first, we're going to add Parmesan. We got our pine nuts, our toasted pine nuts, and now we have some olive oil. And we also are going to take our basil and throw our basil in there too. And we're just gonna add the cloves of garlic in this. We're gonna do like 3 cloves of garlic. And now we're gonna blend this up.
So you want to take a look here and take a look and see if it's...
Yes. I'm looking for a nice bright color and everything's mixed up together.
Okay. Is that the liking that you like it to be at?
Yes, it looks really good.
All right, cool. Now we also still had all of what we did already for our soufflés. Those look like those are ready to go?
Yep.
You want me to get those out of the fridge for you?
Yes.
All right. All right. Now we've got our ramekins.
Ramekins that have been chilled.
Now what's inside that right now?
So we have butter and we also have some sugar in there so that the souffle does not stick there. When you do the ramekins, you want to paint the butter vertically up and down so that that souffle can rise nicely.
Okay.
And now we're just going to take this beautiful souffle mixture that we have here and we're just going to pour it into there. And we want to fill it really close to the top, probably like
Almost to the brim?
almost to the brim. Exactly.
Almost to the brim of it? Okay.
Probably just a little bit more.
And how long do they go into the oven for?
They go into the oven at 400 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes. The smaller ones go in there for 12, and these ones right here should go in there for like 13 minutes, basically.
Okay. Is this an opportunity to like walk away from it, or are you like, no, 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 you gotta be in the kitchen?
I have to be in the kitchen washing these things at all times.
What are you looking for then?
watching them rise. If they don't get a good rise, you know something was up with it.
All right, well, while we get our soufflés into the oven, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we get flippin' on our shrimp ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. Today's guest is a literal master chef. Michael Seagobbin has made it to the final 3, competing in tonight's season finale of MasterChef Junior. The prize,
Young man.
$100 grand. And today we've been sharing some of his favorite recipes. We started the show making chocolate soufflés, which are now in the oven. And before the break, we made the pesto for his flippin' shrimp. We toasted some pine nuts, some garlic, and then blanched our basil, giving it a quick dip in boiling water, then right into an ice cold bath of water there, and blended it with Parmesan and olive oil. We're about to start on our shrimp and our linguine for the flippin' shrimp. And linguine, why is it so special for this dish?
I like my pasta a little bit thicker and chewier,
Okay.
so I like picking the linguine.
Very good. You got the linguine here. We've got some water. Did you salt it?
Yes,
You gotta
already
salt the
salted.
water. Okay. Perfect. We're just gonna put some in.
Yep.
Very good. All right. Nothing fancy about it. Just following the box instructions.
Exactly.
All right. Sounds like a plan. And then the shrimp.
Right here we got our melted butter, and we're gonna add some of my favorite seasoning, this Redfish Magic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna,
Why is it such your favorite?
because me and my dad use it to cook for everything. We use it for fish, shrimp, sometimes we even use it for chicken.
I know you like to catch your own fish. I know that you love catching your own shrimp too. But if someone wasn't on the boat with you, is it okay if they use frozen shrimp?
To me, I don't really like frozen shrimp because I don't know where they come from.
Okay. All
And
right.
so,
Right there, my man.
Indonesia, stuff
Okay.
like that, I don't like that shrimp.
Okay. All right. All right.
So preferably, I like just going to my local fish market and going and getting some shrimp if I can't go out.
You
on
like
the boat.
knowing where your food is coming from.
Exactly.
All right. I dig it already. Okay.
And so we're gonna let these cook. We have to, let's just spread them out because we don't want them piling on top of each other.
Okay.
We're gonna let them cook until they're a bright orange, almost pink on the bottom, and then we're gonna flip them and cook them for a few more minutes.
Very cool. For Michael's recipes for his flippin' shrimp pesto and the soufflés we have baking over in the oven, grab them over at dinnerdeas.com. Just scan the QR code on the screen to head right there. And we're just cooking it in straight butter.
Yes, just some unsalted butter. We're gonna let those shrimp speak for themselves.
That's my man right there. Well, we saute our shrimp and get our linguine going. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, time for me to play judge and let you know how it all tastes as we bring everything together and make sure our soufflés did their thing. Ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs. Today we've been cooking with Michael Seagobbin. He's competing for the title of MasterChef Junior in the season finale tonight on Fox 13.
Michael. Young man, what you can achieve in the finale is going to be incredible.
Thank you.
Now, head up to the balcony and start thinking about your dishes for the finale.
Yeah, chef.
Well done.
Wait, does that mean that I was on MasterChef Senior? I mean, well, hey, we've been making his flippin' shrimp pesto today along with, bold move, my friend, a chocolate souffle that, like, I'm sorry, dude. I gotta go straight into this one. You wanna switch it to, and we go straight in for the souffle first? We gotta work dessert first because this rise, we gotta go straight into it there.
Yes.
Oh. Dude. I mean, I could just start living in this right now. It is that good, man. I mean, I'm going back for another bite right there. It was light. It's airy. What do you think about it?
Exactly.
Yeah? You did really good, man. You did really, really good. But, I mean, we're playing with some shrimp, man. I mean, this is your backyard here that you're playing around with some shrimp and going shrimping with your friends here and your dad. So, you ready to dig into this one?
Absolutely.
Let's give it a twirl. You got that beautiful pesto. You blanched all of that basil. You cooked the garlic too. I like that move. Whoa. That pesto, out of this world fantastic. You get that nice nuttiness from your pine nuts that you had toasted, that beautiful saltiness that's coming from all of that cheese. Oh, and that freshness. I mean, the basil, come on. Dude, this is like rock star moves right here. This is Master Chef moves right here. All right, Gordon, he's a player. I know it. So I gotta ask you this. I mean, if you were able to win that sweet MasterChef prize of, I don't know what it was, $100,000, you know, I'm sure your parents wouldn't be so cruel to say, hey, we're gonna put it into a trust and do the responsible thing. You're a kid, you gotta have some fun with it. So, just between us, what are you gonna spend it all on?
What would I? Fishing stuff?
Fishing stuff?
Yes.
Yeah? New fishing poles. That's what is going to happen. Well, thanks again to Master Chef Michael C. Gobbin. Watch him compete for that sweet $100K in the season finale of MasterChef Junior tonight here on Fox 13. To find out more and to grab his recipes for everything he's made today, head to dinnerdeas.com. And if you make any of it or get your kids to, send us a photo. I'm Jeff Philbin, and see you next time with more Dinner Deas.